Good morning, friends. I am I P Rathod, retired as a Deputy Director from Directorate Industrial Safety and Health, Labour and Employment Department, Government of Gujarat, Ahmedabad in 2015. I have wide experience in industrial safety field like accident investigation, preparation of on-site, off-site emergency plan, and its mock drill rehearsal to conduct third-party safety audit as per IS 14489 and prepare its report, fire and safety awareness training, etc. As well as I have been involved for last 6 years as a visiting lecturer in post-diploma industrial safety course for safety officers at Mahatma Gandhi Labour Institute, Government of Gujarat, Ahmedabad. And I am visiting lecturer in postgraduate diploma environment health and safety course EHS course for safety officers at Indrasil University, Kadi, Gujarat. I am really thankful to you for giving this opportunity to deliver my lecture on tank cleaning and work in confined space. Friends, today, first we discussed a little about the importance of safety officers. Why and where the appointment of a safety officers. Section 40B of the Factory Act 1948 provides for the appointment of a safety officer in a factory or industries or shipbreaking unit. In every factory in which 1000 or more workers are employed. Second, a factory which falls under the category of major accident hazards and where 100 or more workers are employed in such factory. Third, it is mandatory to appoint a safety officer for each shipbreaking unit located in Alang Shipbreaking Yard, Bhavnagar. Fourth, in addition, above, it is mandatory to appoint a safety officers at every construction site registered under the Building and Other Construction Workers Act 1989, where 500 or more workers are employed. At present, Factory Act 1948 and Gujarat Factory Rules 1963, as well as Building and Other Construction Workers Act, are being implemented in Gujarat by Directorate of Industrial Safety and Health Office, Ahmedabad. Now we discuss basic knowledge about safety, health, and the environment. I am delighted to discuss the topic of cleaning of tank and safety in confined space. Safety supervisor, safety officers engaged in the industries, construction site, as well as in shipbreaking process to increase safety, health, and environmental awareness and increase the safety, health, and environment performance of their units day by day. First, safety first. Many employees are involved in the industries, construction site, shipbreaking process. Therefore, protection of safety, health, and environment becomes the social responsibility of all management, responsibility is paramount in these activities. But all the employees of the company are equally responsible in case of minor and major accident, injury, illness, and accident occurring in the company, factory, or in shipbreaking unit. So, it is important that this topic reach the smallest and last employee of the company. This will make them aware of the subject matter and its implications will eliminate safety, health, and environment issues and improve its performance. Second, now we will discuss legal provisions relating to safety, health, and environment. The rules and regulations currently applicable in a industry, construction site, and shipbreaking unit are as follow. Some of these laws are in process of being amended, which we don't mention right now. First, the Factory Act 1948 and Gujarat Factory Rules 1963 for all over in Gujarat. Second, Explosive Act 1948 and Explosive Rules 1983. Third, Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1981 and Rules 1975. Fourth, Air Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1981 and Rules 1982. Fifth, Environmental Protection Act 1986 and Rules. Six, Hazardous Waste Rules 1989. 7. Chemical Accident Rules 1998. 8. Manufactures, Storage and Imports of Hazardous Chemical Rules 1989. All above Act and rules implemented in Gujarat state by various government authorities. Any of the above provisions should be followed if applicable to industries, construction site, and shipbreaking industries. The purpose of this law is to give respect for humanity, so not even from the point of view of fear of these norms or forms the point of view of utilization. It means Bahujan Hitai, Bahujan Sukhai should be implemented. In other words, it is in the best interest of the everyone in the company to do so. Definition of safety, health and environment. We use the above words frequently, but it is very necessary and useful to know and understand the meaning of this word and its definitions. So let's understand and learn. First, we discuss on safety. Safety is a physical and mental condition. In this state, if you feel safe, you do not feel any fear, danger, or harm of any kind. Even further, the Japanese define safety as the state of peace of mind. Health. Now we discuss definitions of health. According to the World Health Organizations, Health is the complete state of the human body, mental and social conditions, skills, not just physical weakness or lack of disease. Health includes physical, mental, and intellectual well being. Now we discuss definition of environment. Environment is the environmental insides and around the factory, which includes air, water, soil, natural resource of plants, trees, leaves, fruits, flowers, insects, and human beings, and the interrelationship between them. How we discuss importance and benefits of safety, health, and environment, such like performance of safety, health, and environment protect humanity and ultimately the world. Peace, enthusiasm, and joy are found in the environment. Increase production, productivity, and development. Increase customer satisfaction. Cost and losses are greatly reduced. Reduce employees turnover. Increase the reputations of the company. Increase the sustainability of the company. Main causes of accident at workplace. Now we will discuss on main causes of accident at our workplace and analysis of the thousands of the accidents that have taken place in the industry has revealed that the causes of the accident are as follows. There are two main reasons for accident. First one is unsafe conditions and second unsafe act. First we will discuss main point of unsafe conditions like inadequate maintenance in plant, industries, shipbreaking unit or any other place. Inadequate safety equipment like personal protective equipment, personal appliances, etc. Lack of automatic safety control device. There is no automatic safety control device. Unplanned change. It is also part of accident. Lack of regular cleaning, inspection and repair. Where there is no regular cleaning, inspection and repair. Next, poor layout of industries, insufficient space or improper alignment of machineries, etc. Lack of adequate air light illuminations. Unsafe or defective machines or its parts. Polluted atmosphere. Weak wiring, electrical panels and overloaded situations of electrifications. Now we will discuss main point of unsafe act like first operating a machines without knowledge, skill or abilities. Second, operating the machines without safety or inspections, without safety guard, fencing, protections, etc. Running the machines at a speed higher than the specified speed, occurred accident. Operating overload machines. Operating the machines ignoring the safety system. Repairing of servicing and running machines. Working without wearing protective clothing and personal protective equipment. Excessive labor, material, movement, and weightlifting burden. It's all unsafe act. Where there is unsafe act and unsafe condition not avoided, there is accident occur. Now we will discuss main point of lack of personal awareness. First, lack of risk informations. Second, lack of knowledge of procedure. Third, lack of working skill. Fourth, the habit of trying to save time and effort. Last but not least, attitude. Attitude of will go, let go. Now we discuss comment on creating an accident-free company. Comply with safety, health and environmental regulations. Start with 5 goods. Indeed, 5 as their beginning. First, as it means sort of essential and non-essential item. Second, as means set in order. And third, as means keep it clean, shine. Conduct a safety audit of each department of the company by forming a team of 3 members once a month. Wherever this is a defect or a defect, it is better to use Kaizen. Kaizen means continuous improvement. Install visual signboard or symbol where necessary. Install first aid box and fire extinguishers where needed. Assign responsibility for these two or three employees from each department and also give them training. When working, provide appropriate protection clothing, personal protective appliances, and personal protective equipment, considering the type of work and the risk. Provide drinking water, clean and adequate toilet, washroom, and wash basin facility. Do not allow anyone to operate the machines without adequate training. A complete ban of smoking pan, tobacco, BD or cigarette in the company. Implement handling, storage and disposable system to prevent solid and hazardous waste from accumulating. Store different type of solid and hazardous waste in a designated place separately and neatly, and also maintain the corresponding visual board. Adopt control of water, paper, air, energy, plastic, petrol or diesel, oil and chemicals. If any waste is generated, reuse, reduce or recycle it. Think of solution and Kaizen. Train everyone on safety, health and environmental issues. Organize competitions to raise awareness. of these topics and encourage everyone to achieve the goal of zero oxygen. Friends, now we will discuss little about the importance of safety in tank cleaning and work in confined space. Risk assessment and hazardous identifications during tank cleaning and work in confined space. What is confined space? In confined space, limited opening for entry and exit. A confined space may be difficult to enter and perform repair work or general maintenance if something goes wrong while you are inside a confined space. Escape rescue may be difficult just because a work area has more than one way of escape does not necessarily means it is not a confined space. If the space has limited way to get in and out, it could be a confined space. A open top tank would have limited opening for entry and exit. Now we will discuss that are the hazards associated with confined space include toxic atmosphere. Which type of hazards associated with confined space? First one is toxic atmosphere. A toxic atmosphere may cause various acute effects, including impairment of judgment, unconsciousness, and death also. Second, deficiency of oxygen, less than 19% oxygen. Third, oxygen enrichment. Fourth, flammable or explosive atmosphere. Fifth, flowing liquid or free flowing solids. Sixth, excessive heat. The space is not intended for continuous human occupancies. This means that the space was designated to hold something other than people. Example include tank and manhole. The space is large enough for you to enter and conduct work. If you cannot fit your body into the space, you cannot become trapped inside. What are the 5 steps of risk assessment work during tank cleaning in confined space? Now we will discuss risk assessment. Step 1. Identify hazards. Anything that may cause harm. Step 2. Decide who may be harmed and how. Step 3. Assess the risks and take actions. Step 4. Make a record of the findings. Step 5. Review the risk assessment. Before making Now we will discuss before making an entry for tank cleaning in confined space, ensure two safety precautions like ventilate the tank using throughout ventilations or forced ventilation method and make the tank suitable for main entry. Fluid contents of the tank should be removed as party practicable as possible and stripped thoroughly before entering. Before making a main entry, the atmosphere of the tank should be tested or percentage of oxygen and availability of any toxic gas. This has to done using remote access if possible. Otherwise, the persons entering the tank for testing atmosphere must wear a self-contained breathing apparatus. It means SCBA set. Various level and compartment of tank is tested for the percentage of oxygen and availability of toxic gas. A multi-gas analyzer is used, and a person who is trained and has the knowledge of using such equipment should carry out the inspections. Once the tank is found suitable for main entry, a detailed plan for carrying out the work is to be laid out, like the duration of work to be carried out, persons entering the tank for cleaning, persons in charge, etc. This will help in completing the given work safely and without any unwanted delay. Now we will discuss other safety precautions during work in tank cleaning in confined space. Never enter without personal protective equipment. Persons entering the tank should always wear personal protective equipment while entering enclosed space. Entering a confined space like blast tank or fuel tank will be challenging task with all PPE donate, especially with helmet on, but that should be an excuse for not wearing PPE. But it is good practice not a neglect the basic safety procedures even though the working place considered to be more comfortable and safe. Second, take all equipment and tool required. Take all necessary equipment and tool required for work such as racks, buckets, scoops, water, etc. The number of persons entering the tank should be minimal for quick rescue operations in case of any emergency. A person should be really available at the opening to pass tool requirement or to collect the waste etc. Third, illuminate the tank properly. The tank where the work is under progress should be well illuminated. For this, flame-proof lamp must be used. Care must be taken that the wire used connections is broken. Fourth point is communicate frequently. While cleaning the persons outside, the tank should make sure that people working inside the tank are safe and sound. This is done by frequent communications just by voice if provided, especially while working inside the tank where presence of toxic gas is absolute. Take breaks. Fifth point is take breaks. Do not work inside the tank continuously. Take break at regular interval. This might slow down the cleaning process, but non-stop work can be achieved by rotating the persons involved. Sixth point, ensure breathing air is supplied without hindrance. If work is carried out by wearing breathing apparatus, it means self-contained breathing apparatus, where continuous supply of air is provided from air bottles from engine room. Engineers on which is to be confirmed regarding the time and place of the work being carried out. Display placard on valve and pump. Placards showing precautions notice are to be placed near the valve and pump which are connected to the tank where the work is under progress to avoid any accidental operations. Handle chemical with extra care. 8 point. Extra precautions should be taken where the cleaning involve use any chemical. The chemical should be handled as per material safety data sheet. First aid kit and medicines should be kept ready for immediate use. Different tank require different cleaning operations. In industries and shipbreaking companies or construction site of several tank which hold various type of liquid inside it. Cleaning a fuel oil tank will require more manpower and different safety precautions, including shutting off steam, the heating coils. Stop work if it exceeds time limit. The work should be stopped if it exceeds the time limit mentioned on work permit. Work is to start again only after issuing new permit to work. Clear the area without missing anything. Once the work is completed, remove all the tools, lamp and rags used. Remove all waste and any water accumulated as far as practicable. Friends, if any accident, hazard has occurred or likely to occur, an accident from and near miss from is to be filled giving detail of the nature of hazard occurred or would have happened for future reference to minimize the risk and to improve the safety precautions to be taken. Or to you, last but not least, can you suggest us more practical points to be considered while cleaning tank in confined space in industries, construction site, ship breaking units, and other units? Let's know in the comments, please. Thank you very much. Have a good day.